Hey, welcome back to No Hype Beer Reviews, and welcome back to Advent Day 4, courtesy of Brad and Jessica Allison from the 31st Brewing channel. These guys are awesome. They sent me 10 beers for a beer advent calendar, and apparently this is where things get weird. I have not heard of this beer from Bell's, um, and I really appreciate not sending it blind because just listen to the adjuncts. I've had some really crazy beers, and this probably has the craziest lineup of stuff in the same beer. For example, the first ingredient, mozzarella cheese. Mozzarella cheese. Ale brewed with mozzarella cheese, tomato, wheat flour, maple syrup, cane sugar, molasses, ginger, juniper berries, caraway, and coriander. Then the front says 2017, but the back says packaged a month ago, 2018. So I don't know if this is supposed to be a Best Buy with like a year on it, or if they just like screwed up and didn't change the 2017. Really cool picture there. A little like propeller, like bicycle water, like you pedal the bicycle and then it has a propeller. My dog wants to come in. Bruno, come here. Bruno, Bruno. Sorry. You want to come in? You can come in. Door open for him. So, yeah. Again, thanks for not setting this as a blind beer. So I'm wondering, like, if the mozzarella will kind of have like a lactose sugar, like where it pull out some of that sugar, but it's got like other sugar stuff in there, and like, now he's sniffing Christmas presents I wrapped. None of them are for you, buddy. Um, I'm kind of scared of this beer, if I'm being honest. Hi, bud. Hey, bro, you're such a good boy. Okay, so it has like a red. It's weird. It spots. It almost has like a pink, and then some spots almost an orange. Something like with a red color, khaki head. Kind of looks like fall, like almost like a pumpkin beer. Um, so maybe I should talk about some of these adjuncts. And it's actually fitting because I might make some either pizza or spaghetti tonight. So first couple ingredients, sure. Mozzarella cheese, tomato, yep, wheat flour, okay. Then you get maple syrup. So this is like some Buddy the Elf stuff, like some pasta with maple syrup. So I love mozzarella, tomatoes, pasta, all that kind of stuff. Okay, maple syrup. If you watch this show, you know I love maple syrup. Cane sugar, molasses, yeah, like both those things. Ginger, huge fan of ginger. Juniper berries. Gin is actually one of my favorite spirits. I like a nice gin and tonic. Caraway and coriander. Yeah, those are things I like as well. Those are all things I like in a really weird mix. Let's get into it. Oh, does it have ABV? For shelf life, it says unlimited. So maybe it is. Maybe they brewed in 2017 and just let it sit. I also almost thought, oh, it's called Eccentric Ale. I should say that too. So very appropriate name. I almost thought it was like fake, like on the back, maybe it'd say like none of these adjuncts actually are in it. But then there is a disclaimer: contains milk and wheat. So yeah, it's legit. Does it have an ABV? I don't see an ABV. Okay. Anyway, I'm getting a lot of sweetness, and I'm getting a syrupy vibe. It actually, to me, kind of smells like a um, not as high ABV like Sammy Claus. Like it has that the syrup, the cane sugar, the burnt sugar, the caramel, the maple syrup, all that stuff's coming through um, more than the mozzarella cheese. I get a little orange and ginger. Ginger is pretty obvious. I think the orange is probably coming from the coriander, maybe the hops as well. It it kind of smells like a Christmassy beer. Like it actually kind of smells like appropriate beer for this time of the year. I'm like equally parts excited and nervous to drink it. Let's just go. Cheers. It's better than it has any right to be. I'll tell you that much for that many ridiculous adjuncts. Um, I wonder what the ABV is. It drinks a little higher than I thought it would. Almost drinks kind of like a barley wine. I'll have to look up what the ABV is and try to remember to put it into the description below. Yeah, because the alcohol's a little present. I'm definitely getting uh, like barley wine, that samey clause, the malty sweetness. There's a prickliness in the form of like that West Coast style, like orange from the hops. Again, probably from the hops and also maybe some of that coriander. Tiny bit of ginger. In terms of like a lactose sugar kind of thing for the mozzarella cheese, I do not get that. There is like this herbaceous quality mixed in. It's very festive. It doesn't have pine needles in it, but oh, duh, the juniper, duh. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Gin can sometimes taste like a Christmas tree. I know, Bruno, was I making some weird noises? Um, get my shirt looking right. Because it does have like that Christmas tree thing too. It drinks like a Christmas beer. It's really weird. Yeah, and it's wow, it's so interesting how it has that pine and that West Coast, like the West. You're so adorable. He was licking my hand. That West Coast hop, pine and orange mixed in with this very Christmassy light barley wine, kind of a beer. Like it, I'm really curious what the ABV is. I'm not gonna say it's double digits, but it's whatever the ABV is. It comes through a little bit. Um, Better than it should be. I would gladly drink the rest of this. I don't know if I'd want a six pack of it either, though. But cool experiment of a beer for sure. Thanks for sending it. This is wild. I don't remember you reviewing this beer. If you did, I think I probably watched it, but I'll have to check again when I get off from filming this and check the ABV and if you've reviewed it or anyone else, because I need to hear other people's takes on this. Thanks again, guys, for sending. Really appreciate it. Check them out. A link to his channel. He's awesome. It's okay, buddy. Thank you for checking me out. Check me out on Instagram on tap. No hype reviews at both those places. Always please like, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, imbibe. Cheers, everyone.